Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be giving you the essential guide to Sedona, Arizona. We're going to be going over some of the hikes you can do, and I'm going to be taking you out and showing you probably one of the most beautiful and best off-roading trails you can do here in the Southwest. And then Jenny and our daughter Nadia are going to show you a little bit more of the cultured side of Sedona.
Yes, I can't wait. There's a beautiful little village of shops and restaurants, and it just feels like a little piece of Italy with all the vines and flowers and like with a southwestern kind of influence as well. So I'm excited to give you a little tour of that too.
I don't know how many times we've been to Sedona, but this is like the busiest we've ever seen it. And I don't know if it's because it's Easter weekend or COVID going on or whatever, but it is crazy. I mean, it looks like a festival is going on with all the cars parked here and stuff. So it's pretty busy. Let that be a warning. Like, I even saw the traffic on the side of the roads and stuff. If you have a fifth wheel or an RV trying to get in here, I don't know. It's a little sketchy. You might want to park and walk it in or take a vehicle or something like that. The other thing, so all these trails, we're gonna put a link down below to All Trails. All Trails is a really good app. You can download. It's got trail maps. It integrates with Google Maps and your other GPS software, but it gets you to where you need to go. And then you've got trail maps that'll get you on some of these trails as well, like topographic maps. So we'll put a link to All Trails down below, and then you can see some of the hikes we've done too. We'll link to our page. If you want to become friends with us, see some of the hikes we're doing, some of the hikes we're going to do, you can see that on that page as well. You can check that out in the links below.
He did it though.
He did it.
I love you.
Okay, well, we left the girls in town, but me and Scooby back here are out, and we are going to take Schnebly Hill Road or Schnebly Hill Trail, which is arguably one of probably the best trails out here in Sedona, one of the most beautiful and scenic. And then I'm going to show you a place. We've been up here probably half a dozen times. I'll show you the place. There's once you get on top of the vista here after the road, there's a place you can actually disperse camp. You need to be careful because some places in the Red Rock Wilderness you can't disperse camp. They won't let you camp out here. But we're going to show you the exact spot where you actually can camp after you hit the trail. So let's do some adventure time and some pretty awesome off-roading trail out here. Hey guys, you can probably tell by the look on my face, I look pretty sweaty. I don't know what's going on. I'm flying my drone. I was trying to fly my drone. I got a DJI Mavic Air 2. Normally I have no problems with it. I've been trying to fly it here, and 2 times it's just crashed right into trees, and I've had to go retrieve it. One time it took me about a half an hour of just breaking brush, and luckily I didn't think I was gonna find it, and then right when I was ready to give up, I found it there. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody's out here. I know there's people that have jammers, because normally I have really good, you know, it'll avoid things or to at least stop. But both times it's just been weird. It's been flying and then it goes flies right into trees. So I'm sorry if I don't get more drone footage out here, but I'll try to get you some really good, you know, panoramic shots and stuff like that. Hey guys, you can probably tell from the footage, this road will definitely give your suspension a run for its money. It's super rocky if you've never done this before, and I would say probably the fastest you're going to be going on this thing is about 5 miles an hour. and the whole trail itself is about 4.5, 5 miles. So you got to take that in consideration. I've never done it this late in the day before. Might be going back in the dark tonight, but this thing's definitely, especially with all the traffic through here, and this is, you get the pink Jeep tours that are just there's like 50 of them non-stop up and down this trail all day long. So it's definitely given the suspension a run for its money. I know Scooby back there is just hanging on for dear life because he's flying all over the place. But we're gonna finish this thing out, man. It's an awesome trail. It's fun. We're having a good time here. Just to keep, a few little hiccups, and but you gotta just roll with the punches. That's what happens sometimes. Just keep a positive attitude. So we'll see you a couple miles up the road. So there it is, guys. That's what it's all about. $1 million view. Amazing. So that was a crazy adventure, guys. Crashed the drone a couple times. That's never happened. Messed up my sway bar on the suspension on the Jeep. But that's the fun. That's Sedona. That's the experience, right? We're gonna leave a blog post down below with a bunch of resources. If you're thinking about coming out to Sedona, planning your own trip, we're gonna leave a blog post. It'll give you, like where to stay, what are the best restaurants, some of the map locations of the places we went, the trails, where you wanna, the dispersed camping and stuff like that. We'll leave that all in a blog post down below so you can check that out if you're planning to do your own, trip out here. Give you some of just, best practices and ways you can save some money and stuff like that. So check that out down below.
Yeah, we've been to Sedona about a half dozen times now, and that was the busiest we've ever seen it. There was like cars parked on both sides of the highway for like 2 miles before we even got to the hike we wanted to start at. So that was super busy. So yeah, we'll leave some more information down below on some less busy times. I would recommend maybe visiting Sedona late fall, maybe really early spring. Maybe it's because it was, Easter weekend, and it was the first really hot weekend that area has had this spring. So maybe we shouldn't be surprised that it was super busy, but yeah, we've been there several times before when it hasn't been that, busy with people.
Yeah, and as always, guys, remember, stay crazy.